Let me introduce you to Portage. Off-grid, no cell, no Wi-Fi, no grid power. A common operating picture when several communities and agencies need to work together real time. Say hello to Han Solo. Packed in a Canadian-made Nanook case with an extendable handle, carrying handle, and wheels for us older people. For communities that are serious about their communications, it's not expensive, and we're manufacturing our nodes in carbon fiber cases. We've got Portage running in the truck. We are totally off the internet, running off Portage, which is the server inside the vehicle. You can see those green dots are our mesh nodes that are out in the park right now. And just as some demos, we've placed some map markers. And with the laptop, my phone is connected to the network. Again, no cell, no Wi-Fi, off grid. What I do on my phone and see on my phone is an exact replica of what's on Portage on the laptop. If I place a new marker with my phone, it comes on the laptop. You place it on the laptop, it comes here. We've also got the node data showing on both. Before I go out in the field, I want to thank our sponsors, All About Abatement, a First Nations owned company that does hazardous materials assessments, mold, lead, and asbestos abatement, and they do wildfire smoke contamination testing for homes and structures. Ready to deploy anytime, their specialized abatement equipment can fit in tight spaces in remote areas. And Premier Fire and Flood. Planning to respond to a flood or fire is routine, but we also need to plan for the cleanup and the restoration. Premier has a staged trailer for fast deployments with a fully loaded extraction unit that removes standing water quickly. Premier can also do structural assessments and loss reporting. Thanks to All About Abatement and Premier, they support the Canadian Daily Sit Rep, which you can access at hazardscape.com at no cost. And they're also sponsoring our Indigenous Basic Emergency Management Certificate program. So you can see on the phone there, hopefully it's not too blurry, but you can see the cell service and the Wi-Fi both are showing as no internet. I'm going to be out here and I'm going to drop a Brad marker. We'll put him over by the hospital, or me by the hospital. And you'll see that on the other screen pop up. There is a little bit of a lag, but not much. You can see this is running everything that we have powered right now. The Starlink is not active. And in terms of our gateway node, our Ops Center node, I'm calling it, we're just powering a mesh with a whip antenna on the back of the vehicle, and you can see the Wi-Fi router that I've got sticking out the window. And I've got the air quality sensor actually about 50 to 75 meters over there with the environmental sensor there across the street from where I'm at. We've got Han Solo here and the HazardScape op node. Height is might. Even a tripod with this, with a solar powered node, can get a range of over 1 kilometer and run for days. We walk away from the truck here. The node that I've got with me, Han Solo, that one's communicating through LoRa, or the long range radio network. So you can see the truck is way down there. I'm at about half bars with Wi-Fi. I'll leave it at that, but let's try this out and see what we get. Leave Han Solo there for a little bit to register. Let's drop a marker. I'm just going to do a test because I've just got one hand here, but we'll do 555. And we'll put that truck down here. There we go. So given that it posted on to Portage, that tells me we have Wi-Fi, because if we didn't, the app wouldn't be working on the phone. I left Han Solo out there just so you could see it move around a little bit more after that last position. And this setup probably took me 15 to 20 minutes to set up on location. That's right from within the Portage box into the truck, powered up, the server logged in, getting the Wi-Fi online with all of the nodes, and then getting logged into the app on my phone and on the desktop. This is a functional network to capture data. Whatever environmental sensors you have, you don't want to have to deal with Starlink. Maybe you do not want to be connected to servers and tech outside of Canada or even outside of your community. Portage is meant to be used by communities just for that. It's about data sovereignty. It's about being off grid, and it's about having that option. This isn't technology that's available only to the military anymore. Internet service providers, cell phone companies, big tech in other countries want to keep us reliant on their technology and cloud services. But like other countries, Canada can start to develop different options at the community level. And it's not about abandoning everything that we've built and that we're using today. It's about being empowered to decide what data we capture, where we store it, who we show it to, and how it's used.